in a ballpark that doesn't take much muscle. The season's first game getting underway under sunny skies, and Detroit Mayor Coleman Young throwing out the first pitch. But on the season's first regular pitch from Jack Morris, watch Dwight Evans do a little muscling up and line it deep to left center field. Will it make the seats? You bet. Leave the ballpark in a hurry. Red Sox lead it 1-0 in the third. Jim Rice will take it to right field, and the solo shot will make it 2-0 Boston as Jack Morris starts out a bit shell-shocked. He was tattooed for 5 runs and 12 hits during his stint today. Kirk Gibson took over in the third. Base hit into right field. Darnell Coles comes around third. A good throw by Dwight Evans, and only Coles' speed gets him there ahead of time. 2-1, Red Sox. In the fifth inning, a Dave Collins triple drove in the tying run, and then Bruce Hurst will hang a curveball to Kirk Gibson. That is a no-no in any ballpark, particularly in Tiger Stadium. He'll reach the upper deck with this 2-run shot and put the Tigers out on front by a score of 4-2. In the seventh, the Red Sox came back with their home run bats. Jim Rice aboard. Don Baylor with a drive to the upper deck and left. The ex-Yankee went 3 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored. That one tied the game at 4. Rich Gedman, the next hitter, with a line drive to right center field. This one will clear the fence to make it 5-4 Boston. But Gedman is behind the plate in the bottom of the seventh, and you have to watch the catcher's reaction as Gibson tattoos one. Gedman doesn't like it at all, but it's too late to argue about it. With a man on, his second shot of the day, another upper deck job. Sammy Stewart said, "Was that me?" Yeah, it was. 2 homers, 4 for 4, 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Not a bad start for 1986 as far as Kirk Gibson goes. Jack Morris the winner, Sammy Stewart the loser, and Willie Hernandez the save as more than 51,400 Detroit fans go home happy. Detroit wins at 6-5.
Greg, the Cleveland Indians have not won an American League pennant since the...
Well, that drove in Tony
trend this season. But for at least a while, the Indians and their fans can say they're in first place. They met the Baltimore Orioles Monday afternoon at sunny weather in Baltimore in Memorial Stadium, and there was President Reagan for the first pitch. He sends it to the eastern shore over Rick Dempsey's head. Now, the Orioles didn't play much better second inning. Cleveland's Mel Hall gets a hold of a Mike Flanagan pitch, lining it off the wall in right. Tony Bernazard scores to make it 2-0 Cleveland early on. The next batter, Andy Allenson, and he'll take Flanagan, lining a single over shortstop. John Shelby has trouble fielding the ball, plays it like a hand grenade. That allows Mel Hall to score. 5-0 Indians after 3. And Mel Hall had 2 RBIs in the day. Now, Ronald Reagan says, "I've seen enough. I had the Indians getting 2 runs." But then the Indians had their problems. With 2 men on, Alan Wiggins lays down a bunt. Ken Strom throws to first. Pat Tabler can't hold on. Rick Dempsey tries to score from third. Here he comes. Now, Rick doesn't have much speed, but he beats the throw, except, hey, I forgot to tag home plate. Better do it before the catcher tags me. And he does, but it's still 5-1. Then Lee Lacy have Alan Wiggins running. The throw, the second, is in the dirt. That allows Jackie Gutierrez to score. Hey, we have a rally. Orioles cut it to 5-3, but the Tribe is on the warpath. Ernie Camacho. See ya, Lee Lacy. Some high heat. 1 of 2 Ks for Camacho and 1.
pulls this one inside the line, a home run. Sam makes an error, but still good for a home run. Milwaukee wins it. Ted Higuera.
Baseball history has made more opening day starts than Tom Seaver. In Chicago today, Seaver extended his major league record in that department to 16, taking the mound for the White Sox against the Milwaukee Brewers. And who else to throw out the opening day pitch in Chicago? The Chicago Bears head coach Mike Ditka, pretty big favorite around the Windy City these days. But the real starting pitcher, Tom Seaver, starting out for the White Sox in the second inning. Well, he gave Rob Deere a pretty good start. His first at-bat for the Brewers puts this one over the roof in left field. Brewers lead at 1-0. And that is a shot in Comiskey Park. In the bottom of the second, the White Sox answer with Ron Kittle at second. Tim Hewlett with a base hit to center field off Ted Higuera. Kittle comes around to score, and this game is tied at 1 apiece. But the Higuera then settled down. He struck out 5 all told, including Joel Skinner on strikes right there, and continued to hold the White Sox down. In the top of the fourth inning, Billy Joe Robidoux at first. Ernest Riles with a drive to right field, a line shot that will make it to the first row, and he dropped the souvenir from opening day. 2-run homer, and the Brewers led 3-1. They went on to win it by a score of 5-3. Tom Seaver's opening day record is now 7-2 in his career. Not a bad overall record for opening.
Pass to deep center field. Ballpark cannot hold it. It is 7-4, the final score.
In the history of Comiskey Park, it's no wonder he was smiling when our George Grand asked him about it after the game.
It really hasn't sunk in yet. I said to myself before the game was over, I said, you know, it's going to be quite an experience just to get up there and face Tom Seaver. You know, just having the opportunity, I was looking forward to it, and he just, you know, got a ball up a little bit, and I just hit one over the roof, but it was just a really exciting feeling.
Something to keep in mind that this year in Comiskey Park, they have moved home plate back about 8 feet, so Rob Deere made up for that and then some.
Boy, you may, though. There used to be a wind tunnel in Comiskey Park. They have the solid background there now, so that the wind doesn't hold the ball up as much.
But it is a long, long poke.
Oh, yeah, over the roof. Yeah, I'd be pretty proud of that one.